Look at this zigzag. Let's a tiny chance. So guys, welcome you back. This is me, Anna, just as a baby trader, and we are at the Quadex platform and binary options. Let's see how this combination gonna be working for us today. The strategy is gonna be so I would say, but we gotta try it and test it and see the results. And we start. 1 minute for us, and here's gonna be the amount we're gonna start, and we're gonna try it on a 10 seconds. Yup, a little bit unusual, but anyway, here's gonna be the zigzag, and maybe I would say that period of candles, it's gonna be a little bit more informative. We gotta just check it out. And here's the RSI, and quite actually I love this indicator before, but recently just got, I don't know, a little bit nothing special about that. And here's gonna be the currency pairs with the biggest payouts. You know, if you've been actually watching my videos that about the zigzag, I'm also nothing special, or we may not use it ever, and that strategy gonna be interesting and for me also, just because I am not, in love in this current period with these two indicators. So we just gotta check it out and test it and try not to be so pissed off while using it. Let's see. In that case, I would say we are at the perfect spot. We are just getting downward, and together with these two indicators, I'm checking all the charts and candles and what's actually happening. And two indicators were showing us we are quite looking downward. Now RSI together with the candles just killing it. Zigzag still not reacting, but I do hope it's gonna be all fine. Just because I want it. I maybe, out of these all situations on the chart, I've been predicting some like a candles on the chart when it's like, tiny short peaks. And don't forget, this is actually 10 seconds candles. So that's why the image of the chart is a little bit different for us. And here's actually our lovely 10 seconds left. And look at that. Let's go downward, because my thinking was that we're still gonna fall. We're still gonna fall. We are not at the peak. We still have the space to fall, and then after maybe we're gonna rise. And I was just correct. But these green candles just made me look like a stone. So we're gonna play right here. This is only 82%, but it's fine for us. And in this case, I just predicted, the classic one that we're gonna just break. We're gonna jump just because we are at the bottom, and we're gonna just gonna change it. And when we just entered in the beginning of the trade, it's quite safe, just because even the rising are not gonna be that big. For us, it's gonna be just enough for the winning. Let's skip it. And here we are. We've been just rising. Yep, not that drastically, not that rapidly, not that breakingly as I wanted to be. Just the clean green candles, but just enough to have it as a profit. And again, RSI was showing us that, but zigzag still showing us we're getting downward. And here, actually, the situation a little bit look alike as the previous one at the moment we just left. But again, we are predicting that it's going to be the rising, and out of the chart and out of this RSI, out of zigzag just right now, but already entered the trade. So sorry, that actually doesn't matter. So let's see it. It was all positive and fine, but we actually just together with the RSI hit the resistance line. There's a tiny chances that we could actually lose, but we were right in time. We entered just in the middle, and the middle is tricky because after the middle, it's gonna be the ending. I know that sounds like quite obvious, but anyway, you need to remember that. And what about that situation? Actually, we are at the high volatility situation where we just at the bottom. This is important, but we are just changing. We are getting a little bit like flat regarding the levels. And I actually do think we still continue that tendency. It's not going to be that rising. Of course, there's the chances because we are at the bottom, but out of what I'm seeing, I still predict, and RSI actually helping me with that it's gonna be just the repeating of that tendency. Let's see. Thanks God. In that case, where it's actually with that indicator, I would say I need to think so much, and before I started just to show you all that, I'm just thinking and analyzing, and I don't like strategies like that just because you need to spend so many efforts, but you could actually use a little bit different indicators or add some indicator and you gotta get the same results or even better results, but just with the less nerves and efforts. So again, the situation where I do think we gotta get for the downward trend. Look at that. We've been at the peaks and charts and RSI showing us like that. Look at the zigzag. The line just actually not ended, but it just stopped in a while. That means that the zigzag is still thinking what's going on, and actually we may see just in a little bit that it's gonna be the downward trend. RSI and the chart showing us maybe we are not getting to the bottom, but at least we are getting flat. So it's kind of, like a huge plateau. And out of this 10 seconds, remember about the 10 seconds candles, on this chart looking like lots of candles, lots of going on. There's actually nothing to skip because I just wanted to show you that everything is perfect. We're just gonna be with all profits, but it's still too flat. And I don't know. Yes. And just all of them. And look at the zigzag, just as I told you. But if I enter just a little bit earlier, I can ruin everything. Just got at all these but it was like a 5,000 profit. And now this is like a 7. And I would actually tell you, sorry if I'm not too emotional these days because I've been sick, second time of the month. So I am just, in the low power mode and I'm just doing my trading, but I'm a little bit stoned. And anyway. And so guys, just as I told you in the beginning, I wouldn't call this strategy the perfect one, the favorite one, but we need to manage, we need to handle all of them. So if you are still interested, you can find my Telegram channel where I post signals on a free and daily basis. Exception is just the weekends. And you can try it, use it, or at least follow that, and maybe you can learn something from me a little bit more.